Imagine being 13 years old and already feeling like a retired celebrity. That's the vibe with Ryan Kaji right now. You know Ryan from Ryan's World, the kid who made unboxing toys a multi-million-dollar career before he even hit puberty. But now the internet's wondering if this childhood empire is finally slowing down. Is Ryan hanging up the lab coat shelving the slime and swapping toy reviews for textbooks, well, from fewer appearances to growing public support for his retirement? The signs are everywhere, so stick around, because this isn't just about Ryan quitting YouTube, it's about a kid influencer growing up, outgrowing his brand, and maybe, just maybe, finally getting to be a kid, because let's not forget Ryan Kaji wasn't just a YouTube kid, he was the YouTube kid. He built an empire of toy reviews while most kids were struggling to tie their shoelaces. I was really young, like 3 years old. I always saw lots of really young, like, content creators, and I asked my parents if we could do something like that, and we started as just like a toy reviewing channel. At one point this kid was earning more than Hollywood actors just by opening Play-Doh, but major controversy rolled in when Ryan was no longer a kid making, well, the same childish videos. Optimus Prime needs your help to defeat the Decepticon. You too need to train to become Autobots. So it almost seemed like he was being forced to make these kind of videos because it was painfully obvious he had outgrown this stuff. Like, you could almost see it in his eyes that he just didn't want to be making these videos. And it's not just me saying this. If you've spent even 2 minutes on Reddit or TikTok, you've probably seen the phrase "let Ryan retire." It's a meme, a hashtag, a whole movement, because let's face it, seeing a teenager act like he's still 5 doesn't sit right. Is there a consequence? What's going to happen? Goodbye. What is that? That's why you cannot lie. I mean, when your audience starts begging you to stop making videos, that's probably your cue. But the real question is he even allowed to retire? Well, let's get into it, because maybe, just maybe, the internet finally got the wish it's been secretly hoping for as lately. I couldn't help but notice something's changing: the content, the frequency, even Ryan's screen time. It's all shifting, and nope, it's not a glitch in the algorithm. It seems to be intentional. One of the biggest indicators that Ryan's winding down his YouTube hustle is the family's focus on his education and personal life. Remember when the Kajis packed up and left Texas for Hawaii? That wasn't just for better beaches, it was to give Ryan a better school curriculum and cut down on screen time. This wasn't some PR stunt. The family's lifestyle literally changed. They go on walks, they cap his online hours. Ryan's learning Japanese, taking piano, joining sports teams, actual kid stuff. And according to his mom, YouTube filming is now just a few hours a week. Gee, thanks. I mean, that's still better, but I still don't trust this woman. But the family made it clear school comes first, the internet comes second, and Ryan, he got the green light to stop filming whenever he wants. Well, that's what they say, but I'm still skeptical, because if we look at the channel, they post in videos of Ryan from when he was younger. Sure, some are just re-uploads, but seriously, how much content did they make this poor kid film if they've still got a whole vault to post from? But they said if he ever wants to quit, he can. No pressure, no contracts, just vibes, which is kind of ironic, considering half the internet still thinks this kid's working overtime. Anyways, I'm still pretty skeptical of his parents and what they say, but at least this is a step in the right direction. And with that said, another sign that things are winding down is the channel's content itself. If you scroll through Ryan's World today, you'll notice a dramatic shift. Gone are the Days of endless unboxings and toy reviews. Now it's skits, science experiments, family challenges, gaming, and brace yourself, less Ryan. A lot of recent uploads barely feature Ryan at all. Sometimes it's just his parents or his sister in pretend play sketches. Other times it's cartoons or collabs with other kid creators. Ryan pops in and out, but he's no longer the solo headliner, so it seems like his sisters are starting to take over, which could be seen as a good thing, as this allows Ryan to finally be free and do what normal kids get up to. But on the other hand, then Ryan's sisters are just going to be put through what Ryan was, and do we really want that? I don't know. That's a whole other topic for a different day, but comment what your thoughts are on that, because I must say it is pretty cool to see Ryan posting gaming content, as this is definitely more age appropriate. You guys even voted that this is the type of content you would want to see from him. So this could definitely be a path for Ryan if he enjoys making gaming content. Of course, because the truth is Ryan's world doesn't even need Ryan to survive anymore. Like it all, we're talking about a full-blown kids entertainment empire. Toys and Walmart check, pizza collabs with Chuck E. Cheese check, a Nickelodeon show done. There are even video games, anime series, books, Roblox games, AI characters. It's SpongeBob level franchising. Ryan doesn't have to film another YouTube video ever again, and the money will still roll in, because this isn't just a YouTube channel anymore, it's a brand with 30+ employees and over $1 billion in merch sales. Ryan could literally take a 4-year gap year and the business wouldn't flinch, which is kind of a flex, I'm not going to lie. But look, at some point every child star hits the awkward what now phase for Ryan. That phase is here, and thankfully it's not as out of control as JoJo C was. But he's growing up, he's got school, hobbies, real teenage interests. When I grow up, I want to be like an animator. I think it's really fun to do, because like the drawing, and then like at the end you get to see the whole thing and see what you've like worked on the whole time. So the thought of unboxing a Lego set on camera probably doesn't slap like it did when he was 6, and that's okay. Ryan needs his space to finally grow up and live a life on his terms, and best of all, this wouldn't even be seen as a downfall story. It's not like Ryan's world crashed and burned, it's more like Ryan's world graduated. He's not being pushed out, he's not being cancelled, he's evolving, and I think that is what his fans really want for him. They don't want him unboxing toys at 13 or being forced to make YouTube videos. They just want Ryan to enjoy being a teenager, because let's be honest, he's earned it. The kid gave the internet his entire childhood. The least we can do is let him have his teen years in peace, and from the looks of it, Ryan's world is finally coming to an end. Ryan's not quitting YouTube with a bang, he's fading out with a plan. He's got school to focus on and a life to live. So drop your thoughts in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, and be glad your parents didn't turn your playtime into primetime profit. Peace.